Senator Marco Rubio joins me live on Jacksonville. And see if you can hold that one out. What's your golf game looking like these days?
Mine?
Yeah, how's that golf game looking for you?
Man.
You don't have one at all, huh?
No, I don't play golf. I played it a few years ago. It takes too much. It's too frustrating.
Yeah, it is. It is. And the scores out here have been downright electric for
I
the
see
start
these
of the
world-class athletes go out there and can't make any progress on it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take it up someday.
There you go. You're in Jacksonville today, and we turn our attention to a really serious problem. And this is the push to essentially get the owner of Eureka Gardens out of Jacksonville and bring changes there. As you set up to tour Eureka Gardens today, what do you expect to see?
Well, my staff's been there numerous times. I've read the press reports, so I expect to see something really bad, obviously. But they told me myself it's worse than I can imagine. And here's the outrageous part. And I told this to the HUD secretary, who I met with on Tuesday morning. This building passed inspection numerous times. How a building that looks the way that I've seen the pictures and the way it's been described to me, how can a building like that pass inspection? That's my question. So obviously the inspection process needs to be improved. I had a frank conversation with the HUD secretary. In fairness to him, he had some suggestions. He inherited this criteria. But the ideal scenario here is to get a new owner of that building. I can't force the guy to sell, but I want him to sell. I think he's a slumlord, whoever the owner is of the building. And we need them to sell it to somebody who will fix it up so that it's habitable. That's the ideal outcome here in the short term. And then we got to figure out how to fix this inspection criteria so that we don't have any more buildings that look like that are being certified.
Senator, is there a role for the federal government to help the residents out if they want to relocate or if they want to move out of there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's one of the things we want to look at is Section 8 housing. Is there other units available? And that's the problem here, right? Is you could just take the contract away from him, and then he could potentially, evict all these tenants who don't have the Section 8 voucher, and then you got to find somewhere to put them. And that's been the problem, and we've discussed it with local governments. Is they don't have the available units to house all these people within the community. So it's kind of a catch-22 here. And maybe one of the things we have to look at is the contract itself. The contract that HUD executes itself with the owners of these properties. There has to be more remedies simply to take away the contract. There's got to be some way to have more leverage over owners to keep them up.
We'll follow up on the visit today. Jacksonville's Evening News at 6. Senator Marco Rubio, thanks.